Take my kindness for weakness, still coming out strong. Still coming out strong. Still coming out strong. Take my kindness for weakness, still coming out strong. Still coming out strong. Still coming out still coming out strong. Still coming out strong. Still coming out strong. Take my kindness for weakness, still coming out.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, they're enjoying a better winning percentage to this point than we saw last season, an encouraging sign for the players and the front office. And the Dallas Mavericks with plenty of turnover.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It's the home of the Clippers here in Los Angeles as 2K Sports presents our action live from the Staples Center. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Today's game continues this Los Angeles Clippers homestand. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the wins tonight, certainly.
You know, for Los Angeles, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season, unfortunately, for the wrong reason.
And, you know, any fixes.
And before the game gets started, let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. David.
Guys, he told me they're...
Thank you, David. And with a lot of players changing their team in the offseason, Clark, I know a hard part of going to that new team is learning how to play with a new teammate.
You know what? I never had a chance to experience that as an NBA player being traded, but I watched guys go through it, and you're right. It is difficult, much more so than people think, because you're adjusting to a different style, a different chemistry and vibe with your new teammates, and it takes a little while to figure out how you best fit in with your skill set to your new team.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Dallas, on the wings, Curry and Barnes. Dirk is the 4, with Noel manning the middle, and it's Barea in at the 1 spot.
The quick release, let's just call him Sweet Lou, pumping in. In from deep.
There's a screen by Noel. Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Here's Barnes. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Now the pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And it's Noel with the rebound. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
Here's Barnes. The shot comes out, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that. Entire game, it was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
The feed to Barea. Nowitzki a screen. Barea with a wide open look. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And, you know, where was the defense there, Kevin? I mean, even though he missed it, that was not a good effort. Pitiful.
Outside Griffin. Outside Williams. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Kaminsky. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And the Clippers are known as a high wire act, and rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
And Barea has it in the corner. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Barea's got his first basket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The Clippers not a team known for their defense, but quite often the last few years, it's been the deciding factor for them in games.
Yeah, and I think it starts with the pressure they place on ball handlers. They can throw double teams or pick up far out from the hoop. They've got shot blocking inside to erase mistakes as well.
There's the pick. Kicks to Nowitzki. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you know, being Nowitzki is 7 feet tall, he's tough to guard in the post because of that size and shooting touch. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
I'll tell you what, age ain't nothing but a number when you talk about the impact of Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, with his size and shooting touch, he creates so many openings for himself and his teammates offensively.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Willie Reed, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Harrell comes in for Blake Griffin. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Teodosic. Batum, good. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Nowitzki's turnaround, an unblockable shot when he's hitting. Greg, he's unguardable.
And even though he's lost a little lift in the legs, he's worked hard to kind of quicken his release. And just another tweak for a guy who's made a career of adding layers to his Hall of Fame game.
And Harrell slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Mejri, the pass to Barnes. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got 5 now.
Barnes, one of the best catch-and-shoot guys around. Awesome at filling out the defense and then taking advantage of what's available.
Beverly dishes to Batum. Reed a screen on Barnes. Batum. It's rebounded by Dallas. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And Greg, the first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Harris. Mejri kicks to Barnes. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Smith for 3. Sinks the triple. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Smith is both a volume and efficient three-point scorer. I mean, he shoots a lot of them, but he makes a good percentage of them, too.
And Beverly kicks to Batum. Takes the 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable journey of his long and illustrious career.
When I first got here, my first year was so tough that I didn't really know that I can make it in this league. To be named with all these names is an unbelievable honor, and it's been a crazy ride.
Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player destined for the Hall of Fame.
And people do talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. You're right about that. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in the NBA's history. And
so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Boy, the ferocity on the glass, really impressive, and they're not backing up at all, not giving an inch on the boards.
They've got Austin Rivers. Batuma's out there with Harrell. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Reed in at the center position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rick Carlisle is one of the most respected head coaches in the league, especially for his X's and O's. But Bucks coach Jason Kidd played for Carlisle, praised his disposition. He's never up and never down, Kidd said. There's no panic in it. He gives you that sense of security to go out there and make a play. Kevin?
Gotta love Coach Carlisle, D.A. An even-keel guy who places a lot of trust in his players. And Los Angeles with some changes. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Reed. Griffin comes in for Montrezl Harrell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Dallas also making some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Seth Curry in for Devin Harris. Kaminsky kicks to Beverley. Williams passes to Griffin. Picked by Williams. Here's Beverley. Smith with the defensive effort.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
And the Mavericks, Clark, certainly have lived up to their name. They've never been scared to break the mold.
Exactly. And you like that about them. You respect it. They were taking threes in volume before everybody else. Now as the league follows suit, they go back to the mid-range game, not content to be followers. They want to be trendsetters.
That one drops for him.
Well, I tell you what, he's really working over that mid-range area, isn't he? Williams can pile up the points from there.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. The kick out to Matthews. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Kaminsky with the ball. Noel on him. Kaminsky misses.
And, you know, the defense was probably in the C-plus range there. I mean, I'm sure he feels like that's one he should have made, that layup.
Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's a three-point Dallas lead.
What a nice offensive arsenal that Matthews has. I mean, he's capable of sinking these high-arching floaters as well as the threes.
Outside Williams fires the three. Curry with the defensive effort.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Nowitzki for three. Another three for Dallas.
Love how confident Nowitzki is from beyond the arc. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot to go with that 7-foot frame. Almost impossible to block it, and it goes in more times than not.
Picked by Griffin. Will it go? And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Clippers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rivers can't get it to go.
And not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Stolen by Rivers. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Kevin, we always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams. Well, Clark, you had the distinct honor of playing horse against the former president of the U.S., Barack Obama. You lost that game, I don't want to remind you, but I want an honest answer. Did you let him win that contest?
Kevin, the deal is that it was an unbelievable privilege to play POTUS. We changed the letters of that game back in 2010, and I let the president up. I gave him life after I had him down, and he took advantage of turning the momentum in his favor. He won fair and square. I did give him an opportunity to win, but he he's on top in that matchup, and I think it ended up being good television. And while some of my former teammates look at me with disdain for having lost a horse game to the president, I think it was all intended to end just the way it did.
Now Barea. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Hard not to commend the confidence of Barea. For a point guard, he's an excellent scorer, particularly inside.
Here's Teodosic, guarded by Barea. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Teodosic. From the top of the key, that one falls. Teodosic has got 5 now. And so here is Dallas. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Feeds it to Noel. Back to Barea. Shot clock at 6. And it's good for 2. Barea's got 4 points this quarter.
Barea's jump shot is usually right on point. When he gets room to shoot, he's able to pull that trigger fast.
Pass to Rivers. Kaminsky with the ball. Noel on him. Here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, every year it seems like Williams draws more fouls per minute. Man, he's a very savvy offensive talent.
And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Harris against Williams. There's the screen. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Smith. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Mavericks lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Harrison's shots.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports
Welcome back,
halftime
folks.
show.
Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the...
And that wraps up halftime.
The view from high above downtown Los Angeles, where we are returning to action here at the Staples Center. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
The Clippers trail. And the Mavericks ownership amongst the most outspoken and influential in the NBA.
Kevin, that is an understatement on both counts, outspoken and influential. Their owner is one of the best in sports, I think. The team's success has provided credibility, and with the league becoming more forward-thinking, things starting to swing again in Dallas's way.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Dirk is the 4, with Noel manning the middle. On the wings, Curry and Barnes. And it's Barea in at the point guard position. Clippers with the ball. Teodosic, the pass to Kaminsky. For the lead, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Dallas.
That's old school veteran move right there. The defender bites on the little fake, and Williams gets a trip to the line.
The Clippers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And head coach Rick Carlisle approaching a decade with the Dallas Mavericks, and he doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Yeah, and you know that's really remarkable in a profession marked by turnover. He's pretty much anchored in there. The Mavs organization smart enough to recognize they've got one of the best in the business in the NBA, but I would even say one of the best coaches in all of pro sports.
Here's Kaminsky, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Kaminsky's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Here's the screen. Curry kicks to Noel. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
You know, Nerlens Noel made it pretty clear he was not happy with the logjam at the center position in Philly. Last season's trade cleared a path for him to show what he can do.
All free throws good from Noel. And Noel has the mobility to defend fours or fives. The Sixers had tried him some at the power forward. But, you know, Clark, it really wasn't a fit.
No, it really was. I mean, he's a shot blocker and finisher first. I mean, you want him protecting the rim. And it's clear this guy is a center.
Dallas has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. On the wing. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Offensive rebound over to the left wing. Here's Kaminsky. No good there. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Barea kicks to Curry. Dallas moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Here's Nowitzki. Dallas, no good that time either.
And, you know, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yes, he does, Kevin. Love seeing Griffin finish with power at the rim. Awesome at throwing it down when he's in this deep.
Curry dishes to Barea. Nowitzki a screen. Back to Curry. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists tonight. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Williams passes to Kaminsky. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Batum against Barnes. Plays it up off the glass.
Timeout.
Barnes has got 7 points.
Boy, strength and body control on display there from Barnes. I tell you what, he's got a competitive spirit to him. He doesn't want any defender to get the better of him.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Willie Reed, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Harrell comes in for Blake Griffin. Rivers, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Teodosic. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Measury, he's checked in for Noel. Matthews comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Devin Harris is checked in for Seth Curry. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Barea. Batum attacking. Here's Rivers. And the 3-ball is good. Rivers has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here is Harris. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Measury. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Clippers.
And one thing they can definitely improve on is their work from three-point range, especially from the corners. That's an area of the floor that has been a black hole for them this season. If they can start to get some points from the corners, it'll really open things up for them.
And Clark, some great players who can score no matter the situation. With that in mind, who do you think are some of the best finishers right now in a congested lane in a lot of traffic?
Well, there's only one guy on this list for me. I've never seen anybody do the contorting and the finishing from multiple angles against all size of defender that Kyrie Irving does. He is head and shoulders above any other finisher in the league, in my opinion. Nobody has done it like that guy does.
Smith against Beverly. There's the pick. Back to Smith. He kicks it to Barnes. And here's Matthews for the three. Drills it from outside. Matthews has got his third bucket of the night.
And Matthews crosses up the defense with his catch-and-shoot J. You can't afford to lay off of him.
Reed, a screen on Smith. Here's Beverly. Again, Los Angeles.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Smith kicks to Measuring. Screen by Smith. Harris outside. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And this is where you milk the clock.
Yeah, that's the intelligent play here, Greg, no doubt. No reason to chuck up some garbage shot.
They set the screen. Harris kicks to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Best thing we got is just keep the ball moving, keep the floor space, keep attacking it.
And acting like their overall activity on offense, he likes that, obviously. Rick hoping they can just sustain it now.
Yeah, the other side's going to come out with defensive adjuncts. Coach isn't worried about that yet. Just wants his guys to keep running the offense the right way.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Batum is out there with Harrell. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Reed. And it's Rivers in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. He hits the second from the line.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
The Clippers trail. Outside, Batum. And that misses. That would have put him up. Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Harris dishes to Barnes. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Kevin, I like how hard Barnes goes now. I mean, takes pride in trying to overpower the defense and muscling shots up over him.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Dallas. There's the dish to Rivers. He feeds it to Harrell. Reed a screen. Harrell the pass to Batum. Over to the wing. Rivers against Matthews. Outside for Batum. Picked by Harrell. Pass to Beverly. Expanding his range. Matthews with the rebound. Dallas leading by 4. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Nowitzki for 3. The shot misses. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Batum. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Rivers. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And Matthews kicks to Smith. Measury the pass to Nowitzki. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And, we know, Kevin, that Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Kaminsky is checked in for Willie Reed. Griffin comes in for Harrell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Austin Rivers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. And Nerlens Noel out of Kentucky, slender and mobile and long. And Greg, he can cover ground in a hurry.
Boy, and you can see it in his rate of steals to go along with the blocks. That quickness is a huge asset in today's game. It's all about versatility, both offensively and defensively.
Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Got a piece of it. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Beverly.
Boy, I like how Beverly takes advantage of these transition opportunities. He's crafty and clever at getting past the defense.
Noel, a screen on Beverly. Here's a screen by Noel. Nowitzki for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Batum's got his third rebound tonight.
I tell you what, he's doing his best to contribute, but he's been out of sync, out of rhythm. Luckily, his team still is in front.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Dishes to Kerr. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside, Batum. Goes up on the block. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his fourth rebound in this one. Barea with it. He dishes it to Barnes. And Noel kicks to Curry. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Outside, Batum. Williams dishes to Beverly. Back to Williams. Clippers moving the ball around. Kaminsky kicks to Beverly. Passes it to Batum. They set the pick. Off target from three-point range.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection. A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
Dallas has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Teodosic is checked in for the Clippers. Barnes passes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki a screen. On the wing, Barnes. Yes!
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Electric in here. I mean, that was a tremendous shot. This crowd all over it, turned up.
Now the pass to Teodosic. And Batum kicks to Williams. Pass to Teodosic. Back to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Kaminsky inside. He's covered by Noel.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
J.J. Barea has speed to burn. I mean, he's shifty, he's quick, and Because of that, he's extremely valuable as a decision maker and scorer. Great competitor.
Is showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Shot and game clock separated by... Oh!
And one for the highlight reel, and you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
First team foul.
Free throw drops for Griffin. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Teodosic. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's clearly over. This is done. But hopefully they can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
Good on the three-point shot. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And Harris does a really good job using his quickness to his advantage, and he's got plenty of that quickness. A creative guard who plays with an edge, too.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a